Hello, my dear friends.
Shalom, חברים יקרים.
Shalom, Chaverim Yakarim, which means hello, dear friends. Today we start our first lesson of Kabbalistic Hebrew. My name is Sergey. I will focus on speaking Hebrew, sentences, words, vocabulary. And let me introduce my friend.
Hello, hi, my name is Ernest, and I'm going to focus on the Hebrew alphabet and grammar. But just before we will start, I would like actually to introduce our best friends that we have here together with us and helping us, even not visible on the screens. So first of all, we have Jose and we have Julian, okay, and we have Zhenya Nirenstein, that is actually the tech support just behind the screens. He is making the whole operation around. So once again, thank you very much for all the friends and all the Yasharkel and everybody who is connected with us at this moment. I wish you best luck and success on the behalf of both of us.
Okay. Ernest, could you please tell us why the knowledge of basic Kabbalistic Hebrew is important to those who study Kabbalah?
That is the whole idea. We understand that the Hebrew language, it's not only a language. As we know, and we have studied together from Rav Leitman, that the language is formed by the interactions of the light and the desire. And therefore, Hebrew is a spatial language created by the union of the lights and the kilim.
We start our first lesson with a few basic words and sentences, which we all need when we meet our friend, our Hebrew-speaking friend. The best example is Congress in Israel.
Sure.
Because we do not know Hebrew alphabet yet, we will use, what we're going to use? Transliteration. So we're going to start writing in English letters, and then in the middle of the lesson, we will start learning Hebrew alphabet. So let's start.
Let's start.
Hello, my name is Sergey. Shalom, Shmi Sergey.
Hello, my name is Ernest. Shalom, Shmi Ernest.
Let's write it down. Opa. Technical problems. Shalom.
Practice makes perfect, right?
Yeah, we're learning also. Shmi. And your name. Shmi David. Shmi Alex. Shmi Rivka. Shmi Ilana. Shalom, Shmi Sergey. מה שמך?
Shmi Ernest.
What did I ask now? I asked, what is your name? I asked Ernest, מה שמך? מה שמך? Let's write it down. מה שמך? Question mark. מה שמך? Ernest, can you tell us about the gender in Hebrew language?
Oh, definitely. As you know, the Hebrew language has actually masculine and feminine genders. To distinguish words and sentences, we will use the letter M for men and letter L for ladies.
So
okay?
Let's write letter M here, because it's for men.
Right.
מה שמך? Shmi Ernest. מה שמך? Shmi Ernest. So how do we ask lady?
Okay, that will be exactly the question.
To ask lady, we use the word ma shmech. Ma shmech. Shmi Ilana, Shmi Rivka. Let's write it down. Ma shmech. L, ladies. Please repeat after me. Ma shimcha.
Ma shimcha.
Shmi and your name. Now, ladies, ma shmech. Shmi and your name. Another word we need to use to introduce ourselves or repeat to the greeting is Naim meod,
Naim meod,
which means my pleasure. Nice to meet you.
Right.
Let's write it down. Naim meod. Naim meod. Nice to meet you. My pleasure. Let's try it out.
Yeah, sure. So, shalom. Shmi Ernest.
Shalom.
ומה שמך?
Shmi Sergey.
נעים מאוד.
Naim meod. That's the first dialogue we made up. Now let's imagine there is no Ernest and Sergey, two pretty ladies. I know it's hard to imagine, but try your best. So, Shalom, Shmi Rivka, מה שמך?
שלום, שמי אילנה.
נעים מאוד.
נעים מאוד.
So, you see the difference? We ask מה שמך. We ask man, and מה שמך, we ask lady. And the answer is נעים מאוד. Another important question when we meet someone is מה שלומך? Which means, how are you doing? מה שלומך?
And the answer will be?
Let's write it down. We put M, man. If we ask lady, we use the word מה שלומך. מה שלומך? For ladies. מה שלומך? מה שלומך? מה שלומך and מה שלומך sounds like מה שמך and מה שמך. So, Ernest.
Correct, it's very, very close. But
Very,
you know
very
what? Let's repeat the words and the sentences we learned today. So, let's take it.
Just a second.
Please.
We need to learn how to answer the question, מה שלומך or מה שלומך? And the answer is,
Will be.
usually, I'm fine, thank you. בסדר, תודה.
בסדר, תודה.
בסדר, תודה. Let's write it down. בסדר, תודה. Please repeat after me. מה שלומך? מה שלומך? בסדר,
תודה.
תודה. Let's try it out.
Sure. So let's repeat the words and the sentences we learned today. So, שלום, שמי ארנסט. מה שמך?
שמי סרגי.
נעים מאוד.
נעים מאוד.
ומה שלומך?
תודה, בסדר. ומה שלומך?
שלומי, בסדר, תודה. תודה, בסדר.
Okay. So, another question which we probably want to ask our friend, where are you from? And it sounds like מאיפה אתה? מאיפה אתה? Please repeat after me.
מאיפה אתה? מאיפה אתה?
Let's write it down. מאיפה אתה? If we ask man. If we ask lady, we ask מאיפה את? It's for lady.
Correct.
Please repeat. מאיפה אתה?
מאיפה אתה?
מאיפה את?
מאיפה את?
And the answer would be אני me, and name your city or country.
אני, me.
Let's write it down. אני me.
So it will be אני מטורונטו.
Me and your country.
Or city.
Or city. Let's try it out. Let's make up the dialogue.
Sure.
שלום, שמי סרגי, מה שמך?
שמי ארנסט.
נעים מאוד.
נעים מאוד.
מה שלומך, ארנסט?
בסדר, תודה.
מאיפה אתה?
אני מטורונטו.
אני מישראל.
יפה מאוד.
נעים מאוד.
נעים מאוד.
יפה מאוד. We didn't learn yet. So that's our first dialogue, and probably we already know how to introduce ourselves and how to meet a new friend, new Hebrew-speaking friend. Now it's time to move to Hebrew alphabet. So far we use transliteration, and that's a good time to start with Hebrew alphabet, and that part will be running by my dear friend, Ernest.
Thank you very much. תודה רבה. It's called thank you in Hebrew. Okay, dear friends, חברים וחברות, it's really great pleasure and opportunity once again to be you and broadcast this Hebrew lesson for the whole world. And actually, first of all, we have to set our goal, and we have to be clear what is our objective and the goal of our studies. That since we are going to run roughly 10 sessions, by the end of these 10 sessions, our expectation that you will be able to see and follow all the readings of Bnei Baruch Toronto during the morning lessons, so you are able to use the books of either the Rabash or either the Zohar of the Kabbalah for beginner, and will be able to point out and follow exactly where the person that is reads the materials is able in which point he is. Okay, so that will be our expectation. Definitely, in order to start, and I hope that you will cooperate with us, definitely we are recording these lessons, and we will let you know where these recordings will be available. Okay, we will send it over by email. We will notify everybody. Okay, so even some of the friends had no opportunity to join us at this moment to participate with us, will have the opportunity to go through, repeat during the week in between the lessons also. Okay, so it will be very important. So, חברים וחברות, let's start, because that is our goal, right? Right. Okay. So the first one, we are going to start with the Hebrew alphabet. And as you know, in the Hebrew alphabet, what we have 22 letters. Very important to know that the Hebrew is written exactly the opposite from all other languages. Is written from right to left. All other languages written from left to right. So if you try to understand what is the reason and what is the meaning and what is the way for it, we just already mentioned, okay, that the Hebrew language, it's a language of root and branches, and it's the only one spiritual language that existing in the whole universe. Okay, so let's study it together. Good? Okay, put a smile and let's start working. Okay, so the first letter we'll start with what is called letter Aleph. This is called the letter Aleph. The second letter will be letter Bet, or Bet. We will see later on, study what is the difference. The third letter will be letter Gimel. That will be letter 3. The fourth letter will be letter Dalit. Sorry for my calligraphy. I try just to get used to our new board, the electronic one. Letter number 5 is what is called letter Hey. Okay, I hope it's clear. The next letter will be letter Vav. Letter 7 is called Zain. Letter 8 will be Het. Letter 9 will be Tet. Letter 10 is the smallest one, but it's called the tiny one. It's called Yud. Okay? So let's once again repeat, slowly but surely, exactly the letters that we wrote so far. I really, my sincere apologies for my handwriting, but I will try to improve it down the road. But I hope that you will have the opportunity, by the way, to see all the letters in every on the internet, on every website regarding the Hebrew letters. It's very, very well known. Okay, and definitely I will send you over a link that you were able to go through it once again. So once again, the first letter, it will be letter Aleph.
Aleph.
The second letter called letter Bet. Third letter called letter Gimel.
Gimel.
The fourth letter called letter Dalet.
Dalet.
The fifth letter called letter Hey.
Hey.
6 is letter Vav.
Vav.
7 is letter Zain.
Zain.
8 is letter Het.
Het.
9 is letter Tet.
Tet.
And Yud is letter 10.
Yud.
Is letter 10. So far, I hope that we are okay with it at the moment. Okay? I think that we can continue, with your permission, to continue from this point. Okay? So let's take it from there. I will make the letters a bit smaller, or try to fit in. So it will be Chaf. I have to write it. Chaf. The next letter will be Lamed. The next letter will be Mem. Next will be Nun. Next will be Samech. Next will be Ayin. Ayin. Next will be Pei. This one will be Tzadik. Later on, we'll go to the Kof, Reish, Shin, and the last letter is Taf. Okay? So let's repeat it together from letter Chaf. Okay? And let's make it together. So it will be Chaf,
Chaf.
Lamed,
Lamed.
Mem,
Mem.
Nun,
Nun.
Samech,
Samech.
Ayin,
Ayin.
Pei,
Pei.
Tzadik,
Tzadik.
Kuf,
Kuf.
Reish,
Reish.
Shin,
Shin.
and Taf.
Tav.
Okay. I think it will be a great opportunity that once again we will go together with my friend Sergey and all of us, everybody that's watching us, and everybody is willing to study, and we are going to repeat the whole alphabet from the beginning to the end. Once again, just remind and remember that we have 22 letters in the Hebrew alphabet. I would like to remind you something additional, that we have the letters of the Mantzipach. It will be double letters that we will study them later on. It will be the Mem, will be the Nun, Tzadik, Pei, and Chaf. Okay, we will have a separate lesson on the Mantzipach letters. Okay, you know that it's a special spiritual meaning for it. Okay, and we will have a separate lesson to explain it. But at the moment,
can you briefly tell when we use Mantzipach?
Mantzipach, actually, these are the letters, what is called the letters, they are final letters of certain words. Okay, they are not used very, very frequently. Okay, but they are actually, as I mentioned, it will be the Mem, Nun, Tzadik, Pei, and Chaf. And when they are going to send you the link with the alphabet, you will see that some of these letters are doubled. But have a look on the shape of them, the shape is different. Okay? So once again, we have total 22 letters in Hebrew, but if you try to see, you will make the count on the alphabet, you will find 27. So it's not a mistake. It will be 5 additional letters. They call them Mantzipach, okay? And on the Mantzipach letters, we will have a separate lesson. So once again, I would suggest at this moment, let's repeat again what we studied until now, and let's repeat the whole Hebrew alphabet from Aleph to Taf right now. Okay?
I just want to add something. That
Please.
all you need to know now that mansepach we use by the end of the word of the certain words.
Correct.
And we're going to learn about it a
In the
bit
separate
later
lesson.
on.
Correct. So let's, my dear friends, let's for everybody, for all our listeners and for our viewers and to all of our friends, let's repeat the Hebrew alphabet together. Try to pronounce it together with us. We will make it slowly, letter by letter. Okay? Let's do it. Okay, so Aleph,
Aleph,
Bet,
Bet,
Gimel,
Gimel,
Dalet,
Dalet,
Hey,
Hey,
Vav,
Vav,
Zain,
Zain,
Het,
Het,
Tet,
Tet,
Yod,
Yud,
Chaf,
Chaf,
Lamed,
Lamed,
Mem,
Mem,
Nun,
Nun,
Samech,
Samech,
Ain,
Ain,
Pei,
Pei,
Tzadik,
Tzadik,
Kuf,
Kuf,
Reish,
Reish,
Shin,
Shin,
Taf.
Tav.
Okay, so if that is tough, so all of us, we are tough, correct? That is the whole idea, right? Oh, beautiful. So I think if you have any questions or clarifications or something, it will have an opportunity. We will have our moderating team. And once again, I hope that it should be relatively clear, okay? And we are going to send out actually the link to the Hebrew alphabet that you have the opportunity not only just to hear it, but also to see it also, and you can repeat it and practice it during the week until our next lesson. By the way, it will be very important maybe in this one moment to tell that next week we will have the Krasnoyarsk Congress, and we will give you an announcement regarding our lesson. It depends on the schedule. Okay,
Right.
that will be important. We will talk about it by the end of the lesson. Okay? Good.
Okay.
Would you
so-
suggest to see what is the next step, what you'd like to do?
So that's it for Hebrew alphabet?
I think for the Hebrew alphabet at this moment we can do it. If the time will allow, we can make it actually not only for the printed letters, but we can go through with the handwritten letters also. We have the time? Let's have a look on it. It's okay? Or will it
How
quickly-
about, do you want to touch the part of pronunciation?
Yeah.
How we use dots? Or
it's a
maybe
separate
you're going to
lesson.
do it
Separate lesson. We
next
will need more
time.
time. Yes.
Okay. Maybe we can touch Ktav Mechubar
Okay, what
as
so,
well.
So let's start. We have a look on the clock. We still have the time, and what we are going to talk about is letters that we showed at the moment. It was actually the printed letters. Now we are going to what is called the Ktav Mechubar, the written or handwritten letters. That will be. We are going to repeat exactly the same exercise with the handwritten letters. Okay,
Yeah, right.
So let's do it. So let's put the eraser, and we start. So, once again, we repeat the Hebrew alphabet with the handwriting letters. Okay, so the first letter will be Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zain, Het, Tet, Yod, Chaf, Lamed, Mem, Nun, Samech, Ain, Pei, Tzadik, Kuf, Reish, Shin, and Taf. I hope you can see it.
Yes. So
Okay.
probably, Jenny, can you show the screen again with the letters? Probably we give you another few seconds to write it down.
Yeah.
Let's wait a little bit. Unless you're writing fast.
And speaking faster.
All right. Anything else you want to add?
Yes, I would like actually to explain, just to remind for everybody. If you remember Rav Lightman's lessons, okay, and regarding the spiritual structure of the Hebrew alphabet also, So we know that we have actually for the lights that actually is entering in and the lights that going out when we have also the bitush primo makif and we have all the opportunities when the light is transforming. So we know that we have the first 9 letters have one meaning and the letter on the next slide 9 letters have the other meaning and the kufre shitaf it will be a different level also. But this one we are going to talk about it in details on the one of the upcoming lessons. In my opinion, time-wise, I think it will be a good idea that once again we will go through and repeat all the letters handwritten, and that will be actually regarding the alphabet, the summary for today. So let's make it together. Let's repeat all the letters from the beginning to the end, and we are starting the Hebrew alphabet from Aleph to Taf. Let's make it together. Okay, Chaverim? Let's do it. So, once again, the first is Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet, Yud, Chaf, Lamed, Mem, Nun, Samech, Ayin, Pei, Tzadi, Kuf, Reish, Shin, Taf. No.
Okay, thank you very much,
Thank you
Ernest.
very much so far.
So we learned Hebrew alphabet. Now, let's repeat our dialogue and let's add something useful to our dialogue, which we already made up.
Yeah.
Let's start again.
Sure.
Shalom, Shmi Sergey.
Shalom שמי ארנסט.
מה שלומך, ארנסט?
תודה, שלומי בסדר.
טוב,
מה
מאיפה
שלומך?
אתה? אני בסדר. מאיפה אתה?
אני מטורונטו.
אני מישראל.
יופי.
נעים מאוד.
נעים מאוד.
Let's add something useful. Probably you want to ask your friend or your friend want to ask you, do you speak Hebrew?
אתה מדבר עברית?
אתה מדבר עברית?
Yeah.
Let's write it down. אתה מדבר עברית? That's the way we ask men. אתה מדבר עברית?
אתה מדבר עברית?
Let's repeat after us. If we ask lady, we ask, את מדברת עברית? את מדברת עברית? עברית? Lady. Repeat after us. את מדברת עברית?
את מדברת עברית?
And the answer can be And the answer is כן, אני מדבר עברית. Yes, I speak Hebrew.
Yes, I speak Hebrew. אני מדבר עברית.
כן,
כן, is yes.
אני מדבר או מדברת lady, man, עברית. Let's make up the dialogue.
Yes, I would suggest let's repeat the whole dialogue from the beginning, slowly but surely, and we have an opportunity that everybody will slowly but surely will absorb the material because you remember the whole idea. Okay, we are working together that you will understand and you will feel us. Okay, and you will study the Hebrew language. Right? Right. Okay, let's do it together. Let's start from the beginning, slowly but surely. Okay, my dear friend? Let's do it.
שלום.
שלום.
שלום, שמי סרגי.
שלום, שמי ארנסט. מה שלומך?
אני בסדר, תודה. מה שלומך?
אני בסדר, תודה. מאיפה אתה?
אני מטורונטו.
אני-
מאיפה אתה, ארנסט?
אני גם מטורונטו.
נעים מאוד.
נעים מאוד.
ארנסט,
כן.
אתה מדבר עברית?
כן, אני מדבר עברית. ואתה?
גם אני מדבר עברית.
Nice.
גם
גם is also.
means also.
Also.
גם אני מדבר עברית. Thank you very much. Now it's time to learn our first Kabbalistic sentence.
Great idea.
4 Kabbalistic words which we put together and make our first Kabbalistic sentence. The first word we're going to learn today is the word creator. Creator in Hebrew is
Habore.
Habore. Now, because we learned already Hebrew alphabet, I'm going to write it in Hebrew. Aha. Bore.
Aleph. Hey.
Aha.
Bet.
Bo.
Vav. Resh and
Re.
Aleph. Beautiful. Habore.
Habore. Let's repeat after me. Ha.
To put
Bore.
a dot. And, okay. Okay, good.
Ernest will put
The dots.
dots which we
Beautiful.
didn't learn yet.
But we will study
but
them
we
down
will
the road.
Yes. Habore, creator. Let's repeat. Habore.
Habore.
The verb created sounds like bara. Bara, created.
Correct.
Let's write it down.
Bet. Resh.
Bara.
And Aleph. Correct. So it will be
Bara. Let's put it together. Habore bara,
Habore Bara.
which means creator, created.
Creator created. Habore Bara.
Another word we're going to learn is a very important one. The word is desire. Desire in Hebrew is ratzon.
Ratzon.
Let's write it down. Ratzon.
Tzadik. Vav. And Nun final.
Nun
Final.
sofit.
Correct. Nun Sofit.
That's the first time we use sofit, which is a part of mansepach.
mansepach, 100%.
Mansepach. Nun sofit. Ratzon. Desire. So we know that in Kabbalah we have desire to receive and desire to bestow.
Correct.
To receive in Hebrew is lekabel.
Right.
That's a verb. Let's write it down.
Will be Lamed. Kuf. Bet.
Lekabel.
And Lamed. Super.
Lekabel. Let's repeat the 4 Kabbalistic words we learn now. Creator, abore.
Habore.
Creator, abore.
Habore.
Created, bara.
Bara.
Creator created, habore, bara.
Habore Bara.
Desire, ratzon.
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 Please repeat after us. Ratzon. Ratzon. To receive, lekabel.
Like a bell.
Lekabel. So let's put 4 words together.
Sergey, what do you say? Maybe we will put it together like Hebrew in the right side and the translation on the left side.
Transliteration.
Yes, so it we have like Habore, Bara, Ratzon, Lekabel, so it will be clear. Yes? Okay? Let's do it. Put the erase. So let's put it in this way. It's actually a sentence, what is called a Habore, Bara, Ratzon, Lekabel. Okay, so it will be Habore, Bara, Ratzon, Lekabel. We can put it in printed letters also. Habore, Habore, Bara, Ratzon. Okay, Lekabel, Lekabel. And this way, Lekabel. And we can actually, to translate to English, that we are able to see what is the translation of each word. So, Habore, it will be the creator. Hey, it will be the. Hey is the creator. Creator. That will be Habore. Bore goes to creator. Okay. Bara, created. Created. Okay. Goes here. Ratzon, desire. Desire. Goes here. Lekabel is to receive. To receive. Okay, and the two, you can see it from here. Okay, and this one. So, Habore, Bara, Ratzon, Lekabel mean the creator created the desire to receive.
Habore,
Bara,
Ratzon,
Lekabel.
Lekabel. That's the first Kabbalistic sentence
that
we learned today. And before we say goodbye, we're going to learn another word. Which you're going to use. The word is litraot.
Correct.
Can you write it down?
Oh, for sure. So, lehitraot. See you for the next time. So, we will write it. And both letters we will ra, ot.
Write it in English.
Okay. It will be like it reads like le, hit, ra, ot. Okay. And we can write it. Okay. Also as le, hit, ra, ot. Okay. And the hitraot will be at our next session. I would like once again to remind that during the next weekend we will have the Krasnoyarsk Congress, and the schedule is still not finalized. It may be shifted, so we will definitely give you an announcement regarding our lesson. Okay, if we will be able, we will make it. If we have no opportunity, so we will skip it and switch it to the Sunday afterwards. I hope that on the behalf of my friend Sergey and myself and our friends here from Toronto, and here in Julian, and we have Jose. Okay, and we have more friends here. Just I think as the big just joined us later on. Okay, that we would like to wish you a great weekend. A special day today that we are going to have the Rav's lesson within a few moments. We will have the Yeshivat Chaverim. We will have the workshop on integral education. So a lot of activities and everything together. So once again, thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you all for your participation. Thanks for your cooperation. Toda Rabba. ולהתראות.
להתראות, חברים יקרים.
יקרים. תודה רבה. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye bye.